Have you ever wondered why your life always feels full, yet strangely empty at the same time?
You wake up, rush through your day, handle 100 things, but at night you ask yourself, did I do anything that truly matters? Let me tell you a story that might just change how you see time, priorities, and life itself. Meet Aryan, a 32-year-old marketing executive working in a big city. His days were always full. Meetings, deadlines, traffic, more meetings, and his nights, emails, guilt, and scrolling endlessly. One day, Aryan missed his daughter's school play. Again. When he came home, she didn't even look at him. His wife said, "Aryan, what are you doing all this for? You're always busy, but never really here." That night, unable to sleep, Aryan remembered something his old college professor once said.
Flashback to college. Aryan's favorite professor stood silently in front of the class with a big, empty glass jar. Without saying a word, he placed large rocks inside until the jar seemed full. "Is it full now?" he asked. Everyone said, "Yes, definitely." He smiled, then poured in a box of small pebbles. They filled the gaps between the rocks. "Now, is it full?" The class laughed and nodded. Then he poured sand into the jar. It filled the tiniest spaces left. "Now?" "Full!" they shouted. Finally, he pulled out a thermos and poured hot coffee into the jar. The professor said, "This jar is your life. The big rocks? That's your health, your family, your values, the non-negotiables. The pebbles are things like your job, house, car, important, but not everything. And the sand, that's the small stuff. Social media, drama, mindless distractions. If you fill your jar with sand first, there's no room for rocks or pebbles. But if you put the rocks in first, everything else can still fit." Then he looked around the silent room. "And the coffee?" one student asked, smiling. The professor laughed. "That's to remind you, there's always time for a cup of coffee with someone you care about." Aryan sat up in bed that night, thinking. What were his rocks? His daughter's smile? His health? His own peace of mind? And what was filling his jar right now? Notifications, deadlines, other people's approval. The next morning, Aryan made a small change. Instead of checking emails first thing, he sat and had breakfast with his daughter. Real, uninterrupted time. Just 15 minutes. The joy in her eyes was worth more than 1,000 office awards. He started saying no to late-night calls. He joined a weekend football group, visited his parents every month, and most importantly, learned to pause. His job didn't go away. His problems didn't disappear. So, here's the question for you. What's in your jar? Are you filling it with what truly matters? Or just pouring in sand every day? We all get 24 hours. What you put into your jar is your choice. Choose your rocks wisely. Because at the end of life, it's not the emails, deadlines, or likes that stay with you. It's the warm breakfast, the shared laughs, the walk with a parent, the bedtime story, the coffee with a friend. If this story touched your heart, pause, reflect, and maybe make one small change today. Hit that like button if you agree. Share this with someone who's too busy to slow down. And subscribe for more stories that help you live better, not just faster. This was The Jar of Life, a story not just to hear, but to live by.